Coach Gleason, after a couple weeks on the road, 2-1 record right now, you guys get to finally be here at Lumberjack Arena. Talk about finally being here at home.
Oh, we're excited. Like you mentioned, we've been on the road a few weeks, and there's nothing like playing at home. Especially, we have the luxury of our awesome facility, fans. We have such a great support around here. We're hoping we can bring some people out.
Hope the team we face tonight, they've had some success, nationally ranked, and just tell me a little bit about them and your game plan tonight.
Yeah, Hope International is a really good balanced team. Their guard play is really tough to defend. They like to get up and down in transition, but when they're in the half court, they're very disciplined and move the ball and essentially until the defense will break down. They're very patient and make you work at the defensive end. So that's our hope, is that we can slow them down in transition and that we can defend them in the half court well, because they're especially their top three guards are pretty tough to defend.
You said that last week that you guys really need to start working on defense, even though you faced some really good teams in the first half of the season. You hold Western Oregon to 60. So just tell me just what went right defensively.
Our focus last week in practice was really bringing up the energy defensively and trying to get our hands into passing lanes to make the person with the ball a little bit more uncomfortable without fouling. To do that, we kind of looked at playing time and how we could distribute it a little bit more so that people weren't tired. And because typically when you get tired, then you stop defending. That's one of the first things that happens. So at Western Oregon, we ran a bunch of people in, sometimes in platoons, but then it would be by twos and threes, and about every 4 minutes we really tried to sub and give people breaks, and especially in the first half. And we think that helped and kept our defensive intensity up.
Obviously this week, happy to be home. You want to get wins in these non-league games, but it's kind of these last two games, the final tune-up before you get into that conference schedule.
Yeah, they are. We really look at these as important games for us. They're two very different teams that are going to really help us at that help us work on our defensive matchups. We think that that again, that's an area that you have to be consistent with, and we need to continue to grow. We can put points on the board. We know that, and we just need to try to stop people a little bit better.
It's a lot going on. Well, a break from school, but Thanksgiving, I'm sure think about the turkey and all that kind of good stuff. But keeping the gals focused. Sure, excited, but tonight, how do you keep them focused and say, hey, we have that other game this weekend?
Yeah, we kind of take it business as usual. We have practice every day this week, including Thursday, and we'll go for a few hours, and then some of them have family coming up. We're gonna have those that don't over to our house, and so we'll take a little break there, and then Friday we'll have practice in the afternoon and get ready for Dominican.
All right. Aside from the win at Western Oregon, any other positives that I know Shields staying out of foul trouble and they have a good game, but any other positives that you're seeing as the season moves forward?
I just think buying into that defense is important, and that we're going to continue to work at it. Again, like you said, I think Megan had a great game. Her longest amount of time that she's been able to play, and then her biggest production so far this year, and just a great overall game for her. So that was big. But then I think it's just our team is every day, every game, we kind of are getting more and more on the same page. We're playing a lot of people, and so sometimes it's tough to get everybody in sync because we do rotate it so much. So I think that every day we get better. They shared the ball very well. We made the extra pass a lot of the times to get a good shot, and so I think that overall we're just kind of trying to get better every day.
All right, last question. Lumberjacks basketball this week. Obviously, the returners, the fans know about. Good chance though to see a lot of the new gals here in HC uniforms this week.
Right. We're excited. We had some practice games and scrimmages here, but we haven't played a real game at home, and so I know the players are excited. We there's nothing like game day. We're getting fired up for that, and we have a few new faces that contribute quite a bit, and so I think it will be fun for the fans to get to know them and get to know our style, and hopefully will bring people out.